Hello. Anyone happens to be watching? Welcome back to AG Plays The Stanley Parable. Part whatever.
All of his co-workers were gone.
I have
What could it
lost
mean?
track. I don't even
Stanley
know.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, no. Thought I heard it open. I was like, that door was open. Huh. But all the doors are locked. I don't even know which one I'm going to
When
do
Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
I wanna go
he entered
downstairs.
the door on his left.
now. Yeah. Go downstairs. Actually, can I? Go. It's gonna go the right and then go back on the path and then go downstairs.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Thank you. I want some duct tape. I think this might be some wire. I'll definitely need this wrench. Definitely will. Never can have too much duct tape. Just pretend that I'm adding all this stuff into my inventory. Ooh. Yes. I take those pliers, and if that's a stapler, I'll need that too. Ooh. A screwdriver? Yeah. I think those might be more pliers. Or some wire cutters if I'm lucky. And yes. This. Be the most important tool of all. There. I'm all prepared.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Did I? I don't think I'm going upstairs. I think I'm going downstairs right now. That red light. Okay. What's in here?
But Stanley
Car.
just couldn't do it.
Why is
He
the...
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Wait a second.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Yeah.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yay, I'm not
He
crazy.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space
my
on a
God.
magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh my God.
It was so much fun.
Oh my
and
God.
Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh my
How
God.
was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he
This is
hadn't
gonna be the
asked
bad one.
himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Can't tell. I feel like I'm still
Now
floating.
the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in
Yeah, it
fact
was
a
just
dream.
floating after
Did the
all.
voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah.
How else would the voice explain
Yeah,
all
see?
that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Just what?
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control.
No.
That this was a dream.
No, this isn't gonna happen, is
So
it?
he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Nope. That failed.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Why am I...
Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Wait, what?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Just left me? Thanks. Okay. I have no idea how long that one was, but I guess this is the end of that part. See you in the next one.